Next guy coming up here, he's a funny guy. I think you guys will like him. I'm looking forward to liking him. You ready?
Ready.
You psyched up?
Psyched up.
All right, you're looking good over there. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Stanley Atkins.
Yeah!
See what happens when you have a lot of Facebook friends? Real quick, I want to cut out the middleman. You guys are looking at me and you're noticing this wonderful physique I possess. To be honest with you, I don't work out, it's just natural. I most recently decided to join a gym. The reason I decided to join a gym was I was going to do the little infomercial thing, but those things are crazy. Like insane crazy. Like they're named insane and weird stuff. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna take a different approach to it. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not doing 85 push-ups, just letting off the bat, just right then and there. I'm not doing 85 push-ups. And then the warm-up was like 11 minutes. He warmed up the guy did like 11 minutes of outstanding crazy stuff, and he was like, okay, now let's get started. No, I'm done. I'm shutting it down. You can do whatever you want to do for the next 90 minutes. I'm done. I'm not doing it. There's no reason for me to do 85 push-ups. There's 2 push-ups I need to do. One, if I drop my keys under the bed, I need to drop down, get down, check it. If they're there, I'll get back up. Those are my 2 push-ups. I feel like I did a set. I'm good. My goal in life is not to have a prison body. I don't need that. There's no reason for me to walk around and look like I prevented shower rape. Like that's not what I'm looking to do in life. I just want to be big enough to take a selfie for Instagram at an angle, and so you can get the abs, and I can be like, it was Stomach Wednesday. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Now, real quick, by round of applause, how many people have children in here? Children. Kids. Well, I have 2 kids. I know I don't look like I have 2 kids. Black doesn't crack, and the cucumbers, everything works out. Now, I have an 8-year-old, I have a 15-year-old. Now, most of you are probably thinking the 15-year-old would be the issue. Not quite. My 8-year-old has Benjamin Button's disease. For those of you that don't know, that's when you're really older than you look, and you go back the other way. This 8-year-old has to be turning 37 later on this year, at least. Now, a perfect example of what I go through on a daily basis is, one day we're watching football. He loves football. So we're watching football. It's just me and him. We're watching the football. He's playing with his toys every commercial, but for the most part, we're watching the football game. Football game goes to commercial. Now, mind you, when it's a football commercial, most times it's going to be about beer, a F-150, some woman with her tits out, something that's going to attract a guy that should be watching football, for the most part. Well, if it's a Lifetime Network show, it's about women products, makeup, how to kill your husband. If it's a cartoon, they should show toys. It's stuff like that. That's how I feel like commercials should work. Well, in this particular instance, football game decided to show a Cialis commercial. Now, for those of you that don't know what Cialis is, it's Viagra, just a different name. Same symptoms: runny nose, sore throat, divorce, death, all the same exact thing. So, I'm lazy. Not as lazy as the guy earlier, but I'm lazy. I had to make a decision. Do I change the channel, or do I risk it and hope that my son doesn't catch on to it? So I decided not to change the channel. Now, mind you, he's playing with his toys, so I feel like I'm secure. There's nothing on a Cialis commercial that should get his attention. Well, this particular Cialis commercial must have been made by Disney, because the guy's riding around in his sports car. He's playing Gangnam Style. It's a kite in the air. There's rainbows in the background. Everything that wants to get this kid's attention. So the commercial goes on. It goes off. He doesn't say anything. Oh, cool. I made it. Everything. I'm scot-free. Well, so as soon as the commercial's over, the football game comes on, I hear, "Dad." Now, when I turn to my son, he's looking at me. Now, he's not saying anything, but he's looking at me. And the look he's giving me is, "Dad, for 8 years, you told me everything I need to know. You made me the strong second grader that I need to be. And I trust everything that you say." So that's how I feel. So I look back at him. I don't say anything, but I'm like, "You're right. You're lucky to have a dad like me." Awesome. You're welcome. So I say, "Yes, son." He says, "Dad, what's an erection?" Well, I have to be quick. I don't have time to think about it, run things through my head. Oh, it could be this, it could be that. I have to be direct because he's gonna know. If I panic, he panics. So the first thing that came to my mind is, remember when Dad voted for President Obama? That's what that is. To us, that's a good idea, right? That seems logical, right? So I'm feeling good about it. So I turned to him like, I did that. I feel good about it. So he's looking at me. Now the look he's giving me this time is a look like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What do you think I am, 4? Oh man, you're better than that. So with his mouth he says, Dad, that's an election. And he shakes his head at me. So immediately I turn into parent mode. I say, you know what? You want to watch TV or you want to go to bed? I can turn on the TV, you can go to bed. It's up to you. You make the decision. So from here on out, if you ever see my son and he's a Cialis or Viagra commercial come up, Dad, I don't want to go to bed. I'm good. So that's the hard part about the 8-year-old. Now the 15-year-old is not smooth sailing either. He's at the condom in the wallet age. So I get a call from his mother, like, your son has a condom in his wallet, you need to have the birds and bees talk. So I say, yeah, I'll have the birds and the bees talk. Of course, that's my son. So I YouTube birds and bees talk. Now you guys are laughing. The reason I YouTube birds and bees talk because you guys don't know my father. I love my dad. We played catch. We did all the basic things, sports. He picked me on his team, stuff like that. We did all that. But when it came to man-to-man talks, oh, my dad is the worst man-to-man talk ever. His birds and the bees talk went like this. Some of you guys, I'm 36, so I'm a little older. So you might not understand this, but he had a VHS tape. He came in my room, he stuck the VHS tape in the VCR, and he said to me, watch this, I'll be back, and we'll talk about this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so 13 minutes and 47 seconds later, don't ask me how I know the time, he came back in. He sat down, he looked at me, I looked at him. But this went on for about 3 minutes. Finally, he said, are you good? I said, yeah, I'm good. He said, okay. Grabbed his VHS tape and walked out. That was my introduction to the birds and bees. No lie. Fast forward, we'll say 2 years, because just in case the girl's father might be here, we'll say 2 years. I get a phone call. Hey, my dad is gone. Come on over. I'm ready to do it. Okay, so I go as fast as I can. I'm over it. Now this is before cell phones, so she can't call me and say abort the mission, code 10, my dad's home, don't come over, nothing. So I'm committed. I'm over there. So I ring the doorbell. I'm ready to go. I ring the doorbell, open the door. It's her father. Now her father looks at me, I look at him. Now I don't know who was more surprised, me that he was there, or him because he was looking at me like, why is this kid in my front door with his hat backwards, no shirt, some jean shorts with a little string, an empty pizza box, and some thong sandals? It's going to take a while for some of you to register, but pornography back in the day, every scene was a pizza man, some lonely, horny housewife telling him, hey, come on in and we can get it on. So that's all I knew as far as pornography was concerned. So I thought that would be my first time. My dad steered me wrong. Luckily for me, I ended up having my oldest son with that same girl, so the pizza box did work. My only issue was when I had to talk with my son, we couldn't find any jean shorts in his size. Thank you guys, I appreciate you.